Welcome back to VIP Access with me, Des. Rio is Blue Sky Studios and 20th Century Fox's biggest and most ambitious animated film. It's rich in scope and grandeur and alive with characters, music, and fun. Speaking of which, let's now check out the movie's premiere, which took place in, where else? Rio de Janeiro.
I wanna party, I want a song, I wanna party, I want a song, I wanna party.
We're lucky to be here tonight to celebrate it.
I wanna party.
There's so much in this movie to enjoy.
I can't wait to see that.
I'm fly just like a bird.
What you want?
I'm just happy that I was able to get Carlos his dream. This is a big night for him.
Oh, I feel great. You know, for better or for worse, like the movie's done. So we're here to share it to the world.
Cause once we started, baby, stopping in.
To fully realize the scope and breadth of the magical world and characters, director Carlos Saldana brought together an all-star voice cast including Anne Hathaway, Jesse Eisenberg, George Lopez, and Jamie Foxx. Our international correspondent Stevie Wong had a chance to sit down with the stellar cast and crew in Rio. Let's find out what they had to say.
Flying is not what you think up here, it's what you feel in here. And when you feel the rhythm of your heart, you fly!
Oh, come on, let's go. Wait! Come on, Blue, you can do it!
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it! I can't fly!
We are here for the world premiere of Rio. So when you heard that it was happening here, it must have been really interesting.
When we were working on this movie, we knew that that was going to be taking place in Rio. And then I had this dream that maybe the premiere could be in Rio. So when they said, like, yeah, we're going to do the world premiere in Rio, I was like, wow, it's almost the World Cup for movies for them.
Did such a lovely thing by having the world premiere here. The movie is produced by the Fox Corporation, they said last night that this is the Fox's first world premiere here in 85 years. Am I dead?
No! We're still alive! You have to get used to being so aware of your voice because it's not something, as an actor, you find the balance between your physicality, your voice, your face, your eyes, everything, what you use to communicate the story. And then when all that's removed, you become hyper aware of your voice. The thing that I learned was that you have to relax with it.
I was actually like at a disadvantage because I'm so used to doing the physical thing like that. So it was just interesting to be able to try to find, the right voice, the right tone, make it kid friendly, and it was real cool.
Little word of advice. Brazilian ladies respond to confident.
I worked with Sergio Mendes in 2004, an album called Timeless, and Carlinhos Brown in 2007. So they called me up and asked me if I wanted to do music to work with those dudes again, and they gave me a speaking role to play Pedro.
You gotta pump out that chest. Eyes narrow, like some kind of crazy love hop. You arrived in time for a carnival.
Rodrigo was like, come on, you gotta be the Brazilian in the movie. You have to be that.
I've been studying it for a year now in the Amazon, and it's very subtle. It's a very tricky language, not for everyone.
The difference between the script that I read 3 years ago and the movie, the biggest difference is how much love and romance came into it. I didn't realize how romantic the film was going to be, but I guess you come to Rio, you kind of can't help it.
Rio. You did not feel it in here.
You think?
Remember to catch the visually stunning animated film Rio in digital 3D when it flies into a cinema near you. And that wraps up our remarkable journey to Rio, but don't forget to go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/starmoviesvipaccess for a chance to win some awesome movie merchandise from Rio. And while you're there, why not check out some more of those one-on-one interviews with the Rio cast? It's time to say goodbye to our special guest, Mr. McCall, who went missing for a while because he was napping, it seems. But he is the star after all, so thanks for joining us. Now be sure to join us on the next VIP Access as we follow the adventures of the Nordic superhero in Thor. I'll leave you now with a special look at the world's most anticipated conclusion to a blockbuster film franchise in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Until then, this is Deso signing off. Have fun at the movies. Bye-bye.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived
come to die.
The reason they're on this journey is much bigger than any one of them, and it has to come to a head at some point.
This is it, really. This is kind of the end of the line.
This is the final battle for the wizarding world.
It ties up every single loose end of the whole saga. Hurry, quickly! The scale of this one feels enormous.
It's a much more spectacular action picture.
It's the biggest emotional climax you could wish for.
Your heart's gonna race. It's a really very intense ending.
Why do you live?
Because I have something worth living for. It's gonna be fantastic.